Now, listen, you guys, they are accusing Doechi of once again snatching Nicki Minaj's nachos. We're going to be talking about that, you guys, and we're also going to be talking about this entire situation with the Breakfast Club. It seems like people are not feeling their tomfoolery, and I'm glad that more people are beginning to realize how much of group thinkers these people are. And we're also going to be talking about the Joe Budden podcast. It seems like Drake is determined to shake the table over that podcast because why are you sending Melyssa Ford some flowers? And we're also going to be discussing about this Diddy lawyer who is now, contemplating dropping Diddy as a client. Now, these are some of the things that we will be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, let us talk about Doechi. People are saying that Doechi is out here clearing or snatching or stealing Nicki Minaj's nachos. Now, you guys do know that she is featured on a song that was recently dropped. It is called Extra. And people are saying that, well, she is sounding a lot like Nicki Minaj. Now, personally, as somebody who has a YouTube channel, I will stay away from that. I will allow you guys to do the analysis because when we bring it up, you guys start saying that, oh, well, you say every girl is inspired by Nicki Minaj. She's not copying Nicki Minaj. So now I'm just going to pose this as a question to all of you guys in the comment section. Did you get to listen to this new Genie and Doechi song? And if you did, do you really see the resemblance in her flow with Nicki Minaj's previous flows? Or do you think that people are reaching? Now, personally, I did clock it at the beginning of everything, and I told you that time will tell. So I'm just sitting and waiting for the moment where I'm like, I'm gonna bring back my old video and I will tell you guys, I told you so. Okay, because some of you in the comment section, why can't we support two women? I'm not saying we're not supporting two women, but if somebody is clearly snatching, off another person's plate and they're not acknowledging that that person is their inspiration, obviously we're gonna have questions. Okay, now all of a sudden, if you're gonna cite the Transformer or somebody like Kendrick Lamar as your inspiration, when your actual inspiration is there, that is absolutely weird, especially if your flow, the way you're animated, is sounding like that person. But anyway, I digress. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to talk about the Diddler. It seems like, well, allegedly, lawyers might be pulling away from the Diddler situation. It is being reported that one of Diddy's, lawyers is out there filing a motion to actually not represent Diddy in court. And he did not say much, but he made it seem like there's something, I don't know, that he discovered that just does not sit well with him in as far as canceling Diddy. So this is what he said. He said, under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs, consistent with the ABA standards for criminal justice. Okay, so I don't know, you guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about this. Do you think that the people are going to basically ditch the diddler in this situation? Because I do know that them lawyers are celebrating, that's more money coming their way. Okay, but anyway, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. I'm tired of calling out the Breakfast Club, and some of you think that it's personal. It's not, but I generally dislike group thinkers. I don't like people who are group thinkers. Whatever the media is peddling in your face, that's what you eat up. What happened to thinking for yourself? What happened to seeing beyond the bias and the propaganda that's being pushed? Personally, I don't like that. Have your own mind. Okay, so it seems like this lady clearly depicted what actually happens at the Breakfast Club, and these are my same exact sentiments that I've been saying on this channel. And when I tell you that she decided to drag Jess Hilarious and Lauren Loreza by their last friends, I'm not kidding. Okay, she read them down. And I'm like, as she should, especially for Lauren, sitting up there also admitting to getting a Chanel bag from this man. Yet you cannot even have the basketballs to say something when these people are painting him to be this villain. I mean, why would Envy be the one to be the voice of reason in this entire situation when you are a direct beneficiary of this man's generosity? I'm not saying that this negates the fact that Judas Degrassi is also not a good person to certain people that were loyal to him. him? Absolutely not. It doesn't cancel that out, but it also doesn't cancel out the fact that people are very hypocritical when it comes to him. But anyway, let me insert this woman and what she had to say, and you guys let me know what you think about that.
I feel like the Kendrick goggles of Not Like Us has changed the way a lot of people look at Drake. Yeah, which is so unfair
Drake
for him.
Drake is still a superstar. He still has core fans. He's still gonna hit #1 on all those charts.
I know. He still got the labels calling saying what song should be at radio. Yeah, so even through the lawsuit.
I know,
they did that last week.
It's hard to not look at some of the things and then like to see what he's doing and then you just immediately think back to some of Kendrick's lyrics. Mm-hmm. Like, remember, he was like, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, even the way that you dress.
Yeah, people talk about his outfits on tour.
Outfits, yes.
And I'm like, that's crazy because I feel even the stuff he's been doing on tour. So, like, there was like one
girl
step where he's in the opening of one of his songs,
and the flame
threw the Rosen jersey
but
down.
You know, he's been doing the shooting thing.
But that's what I'm saying.
For a long time and all this time.
I literally said to myself, I'm like, but he's been doing this.
Maybe
so
we didn't realize how corny it was.
The same thing with the outfits. He's been doing the outfits too.
No. He used to dress a little bit.
He would do them funny outfits and the matching outfits with the bright colors. He would do them too.
I ain't never seen him wear a t-shirt that said, "Where do you see my D in the arrow?"
So basically, these two women are telling us that they are incapable of thinking for themselves. They are incapable of forming their own opinions. A man had to tell them how to think. That's what they just said. They are incapable of viewing people for who they are and for what they see. Instead, you have to be told in a song how to feel about someone. A lot of times, you're so insecure with yourself. You're always pretending to be someone else because you don't feel like you're good enough in this world. So you have to pretend to be somebody else. You have to pretend to be cool and suave and debonair. And in Jess Not So Hilarious's case, she has to pretend to be a woman. Because everybody always says she looks like a man. Now, I'm not saying she looks like a man. I'm just saying because everybody tells her she looks like a man, she has to do a lot more. She has to dress up a lot more, wear a whole lot more makeup, wear her hair a lot different because people always say she looks like a man. She's insecure. She's insecure with herself. And that's why she thinks Drake should also be insecure with himself because she doesn't want to see someone be their authentic self. Because she can't be her authentic self. Does that make sense? Same thing with Lauren LaRosa. Lauren LaRosa, you guys, in this same clip, she goes on to tell a story about how she went to one of Drake's birthday parties and he raffled off Chanel bags and Birkins and she won a Chanel bag from Drake years ago. And she's so proud of that Chanel bag. Okay, she's so proud of it. She has experienced firsthand how generous he is, how loving he is, how caring he is. She's experienced that firsthand. And yet she fixed her mouth to come on this large platform with these people who hate Drake and still choose to hate Drake. Why? Not because she hates Drake. Drake didn't do anything to her. Because Kendrick Lamar told y'all in a song that you're supposed to hate Drake. And because either your frontal lobe has not fully developed or you're extremely insecure with yourself, you have to listen to it. You don't have any other choice. You don't know what to do. It's the only way you can fit in and feel good about yourself. If you fit in with the crowd and do what the whole crowd is saying, that's the lens she's talking about. The Not Like Us lens. That's what it is. You're insecure with yourself. You can't be your true, authentic self. So therefore, you want Drake to not be his true, authentic self. See, I'm a Leo, so I know how this works. I know how all this works. I have experienced this my entire life. As a Leo, if I walk into a room, I offend people. Yeah, I do. They hate my confidence just from looking at me. Okay? I don't have to say a word. They hate me off first glance because it's my confidence that I exude. It's the fact that you look at me and you know you can't punk me. It's the fact that you look at me and you know you can't outwit me. They sense these things. Okay? And it bothers them. So I've experienced what Lauren LaRosa and Jess Not So Hilarious is talking about. And it's not the Not Like Us lens that they're talking about. They're talking about their own insecurities. I've experienced it from other people. Other people have bounced their insecurities off onto me. And that's what's happening here. Lauren LaRosa and Jess Hilarious are not authentically themselves on a day-to-day basis. They're being what they think they're supposed to be. They're being what they think society is telling them they have to be. So they don't know what it's like to be your sincere, authentic, genuine self like Drake is. They don't know what that's like. So they look at Drake and they're like, no. He can't do that. No, he's too secure with himself. I need him to be as insecure as I am. The world tells them that Drake is corny, so they believe it. We have got to cut the cord on these type of thinkers. They are dangerous for society, dangerous for our community, and dangerous, most importantly, for our culture. Why are we listening to people and calling them whatever they say, the Breakfast Club calls themselves, or something, the pulse of the culture, or something like that, whatever they say? Why are we letting them be that when they aren't free thinkers? They don't think for themselves. They just told you. They think based on how everybody else thinks. They literally just told you that. It's time to cut the cord on the Breakfast Club. Yeah. I don't want those type of people thinking for me. Meanwhile, shout out to Drake, who's over in Australia playing rock, paper, scissors with his fans. And if they win, he's giving them $20,000 to buy new cars. Shout out to him. But he's corny. Yeah, okay. Bet you he could pull both of them hoes. Y'all do me a favor and tag Lauren LaRosa and Just Not So Hilarious and the Breakfast Club in this.
Well, there you saw that, you guys. Now, the last thing that we're going to be talking about, the Joe Budden podcast. Judas Degrassi. Oh my God. What is your problem? This man is out there sending Melyssa Ford flowers during the Joe Budden podcast, allegedly. And the timing was just insane because, well, these guys from the Joe Budden podcast were basically pressing Melyssa Ford, saying, why did you have to follow Drake? And he ended up following you back. Why would you do that? It's betrayal, basically, because this man is shading the pod. This man is shading Joe Budden. And they are questioning her loyalty in as far as her co-workers are concerned. Okay, so they're saying that Joe should feel some type of way because of what Melyssa did. You guys know that she went on an entire rant and she was like, it's my effing moment. Let me enjoy it. Oh my God. And I guess Drake knew that she was going to do this. And he decided to use her to basically come in the pod and cause some commotion as a way of clapping back to the pod. Because you know that they have been messy towards him through like in majority of their podcasts, really. So I don't also blame him for being messy because Joe, if you're going to talk about this man and call him a corpse and all sorts of names, he sure can name drop. He didn't even name drop you, Joe Budden. He name dropped Melyssa Ford, but obviously the shade was towards you. But I find it rather interesting because these are the same people that sat down and said that LeBron James was justified for dancing to a song that calls Drake, who happened to be his friend, a PDF. They were like, Drake has no business being mad at that. It doesn't matter because, well, LeBron loves both men. He loves both artists. So his friendship with Drake, it doesn't matter what Kendrick is accusing Drake of. LeBron can dance to the song. These people sat there and defended that nonsense. So when I find them spiraling over somebody that has been called a legend and somebody who was shaded, there is no name dropping, okay? Drake didn't say Joe Budden. He didn't say that. He just said, Melyssa Ford, you're a legend from the 6. I dislike to see you with ninjas that suck D, okay? And for them to spiral like this is the hypocrisy that I always talk about. They can dish it, but they cannot take it. What you expect Drake to accept, you cannot even accept a quarter of it. And Drake and Joe Budden walked into the podcast. You could tell that the man is gone, and he was being sarcastic about it. Oh, don't bother Mel, or you can't talk to Mel like this. But you can tell that he's butthurt about everything that is going on. And you too, you also, Mel, like, what is this? Why would you go out here and shout and follow and, I don't know, hang with Drake when you do know that what your I don't want to say master, your boss feels some type of way. You know how sensitive your boss is. Your boss is a sensitive mother chucker, but like, But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about Joe Budden and everything that has been going on, and Drake and the flowers. Do you guys think that it is actually Drake who sent through those flowers? But I could see Drake doing something as petty, because he's very petty, if we're going to be honest. So let me just insert a snippet of the conversation that was happening at the Joe Budden podcast pertaining Drake and the flowers, and I don't think that I'm going to be coming back after that. Now, that being said, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, see you.
Mel, Mel, listen, it's
Mel.
me. Yeah,
You
it's
went back and followed him?
She know. Let's go, Mel. Stand on it. Nigga, it's your moment.
Mel, Mel, come on.
I couldn't believe Mel.
You went back and followed
Keep
him?
it real.
I didn't follow him. I followed back.
She followed back. She
It
fell
seemed
for the
rude.
Hey, yo, here's the thing. Yeah, walk on. Let me talk. Camera on me.
You know what? Yeah.
This what Mel. Ice on flip. Mel was up here last, but they didn't put the Patreon out yet. That's why he didn't put it out. Mel said, "Yo, I'm chilling. I'm with the bros.
I really didn't say much.
No,
actually, I just sat here and I didn't. I purposely did. I didn't say
right,
much.
You're right, man. I'm with the bros. I love y'all.
You're putting words in my mouth.
Okay, tell me what you said.
I was chilling.
When Joe whispered to you and asked you, you said, "Yo, I'm chilling. I'm keeping it above board." We looked at, because I looked at my phone when you said, "I don't follow him."
I didn't.
Nigga left here.
Yeah.
When you walked in that hallway, you did the complete opposite.
The hallway.
And that shit was fire. You posted a video on the beach. You changed your description. Yo. Not only that, not only you changed your description. Get out of here. Not only did you change her description.
Did you see this? Did you see how I looped? I took it out. I looped it and looped it and looped it so that the second line was not played.
That's cool. Go and follow that.
Damn.
It's over.
Okay.
Unity for the team. Go and follow that.
Yo, Mel, it was a diss record to the man.
You don't skip over it.
Loyalty to the six.
Loyalty. She ain't in the six. She ain't been in the six.
No, but it is
mad long.
It's fair.
Loyalty to the team. Go and follow that.
Nightcrawler, nigga. Mel, how do you?
Yeah.
And shout out to your man for not putting it out.
Oh, you know what? You gotta unfollow him.
Why? What happened?
You have to.
Tell me why.
I can't, but you gotta unfollow him.
Okay.
Shout out to your man. Now I understand why he didn't put out the. Hold on, E. Now I understand why he didn't put the last episode out.
I don't know.
Because we were pressed. We were talking about these things. We had the conversation.
Oh, if them flowers came from Drake, I ain't gonna lie, we throw them shits in the garbage.
Honestly, I don't. Oh.
Hold the fuck up.
Mel.
What? I don't know who those are from. What's wrong with everybody? Hello? This is a broadcast.
Nah, give me this. Wait. Hey, yo, what camera can I go to, kid? Go to your shit now. Go right here. What camera can I go to? Right here. My favorite legend.
Back up a little bit. No, and drop down.
There you go. Just go to your seat. All right. Yo, Mel, you let them. Oh, nah. That's crazy.
When did they show up? First of all, because they were not here when we left.
How the that?
You already know. No.
Well, that's true.
Right.
No certain things they should not know. So it's not exactly hard to find out.
So you don't know who the flowers came from?
I do not know who they're from. I have no clue who they're from.
Yo, Mel, if you got this sending flowers
I
here
would say,
and getting follows
I'm gonna
back.
read this. My favorite legend from the '60s.
But here's the kicker. Don't you think that if it was him, that would be a much larger, more obnoxious display?
No.
Really?
Well, he pays everybody's dinner at Tatiana.
He did. He doing a lot of.
That was.
I got a theory about this whole thing, but I ain't gonna say it on here.
What, the Tatiana thing?
No, about that whole even putting your name in the song and all that.
It's a million think pieces as to why that happened.
It don't need to be all that.
So
never
Mel,
mind.
let me ask you a question, right?
Whatever I say gonna sound.
When you sit here with your brothers or your friends, and you say, "Yo,
I'm a quick quote."
Hold on, now I gotta make sure I'm taking this stance, right? Hold on, I need an answer. Fall back, and I'm taking this stance. When you go in the hallway, what makes you say, "You know what? Let me embrace this"? Honestly, like just tell me what made you embrace it. Because you said one thing. The last Patreon, like nah.
I was very mindful and demure.
Okay.
Last pod, so I chose not to say very much.
Got it.
So that when this situation happened, I could lean on that, not having said very much. I'm just having fun with it, like anybody else would.
No.
Mel,
I'm just having fun
this
with
is
it.
one of the moments. This is one of the moments.
Who hasn't had a moment that they just they didn't decide to lean into?
Well,
especially when it's COE. Especially when we have the idea, like, we operate under the whole guise of COE.
Yeah, but not when it involves an op. Niggas actually steered away from the moment because it involved an op.
Wait. Has that ever been publicly acknowledged?
What?
That.
Do you want me to read his Instagram post to his caption to Joe?
Understood. But does Joe consider him that? He's never said that, and we don't think that he does.
Oh, shit.
But if I'm wrong, please correct me. But those words have never been used.
Yo, my G.
Do you feel like because you're not from the streets that these doesn't apply?
I'm not from the streets.
Possible.
That ain't it.
No, I'm just asking. Do you feel like
I'm also a girl.
I have to ask.
It's not the
I have to ask. Here's the thing. It's been plenty of times we talked about Drake and Mel stood on the other side, opposite of Drake during the Kendrick battle and everything. I even said to Mel, "Aren't you cool with him?" She said, "No."
No, listen.
It's been a lot of times we talked about dude and she didn't say nothing.
True.
Because